motion to accept the minutes. Eddie second. Water report was read by Jeff. According to the water report, 3 tests will need to be tested for Perrysville Waterworks within the next month. One is a lead and copper test. This will have to be taken from the consumer's residence. Only 5 residents will be chosen for this test. Other 2 are unknown at this time. He didn't say which the other 2 were. Water surveys went out to all Perrysville Waterworks residents requesting that they fill them out and requesting they provide the water supply lines to their home. 2 policies needed passed for the water project. One was the cost principles spending federal funds and procurement federal grant funds. Jeff motions to pass the policy, Tony seconds. Oh, I guess that was, and those were both the policies. There was no police report. The community center, the north side flooring has been ripped out, looking to sell the floor joists. Floor joist was OSB. Arrived the company.
Oh, OSB is a material.
Okay. Arrived by July 1st and will be putting in soon. Hoping to have the floor done by next month for the next cruise in so we can do a walkthrough. Troy Brannon is restoring the flag on the side of the building. Car show had 30 sponsors, had donations, had 50-50 drawings in which the winnings went back to the Opera House as donation and $20 t-shirts. We are above the 6,000 mark in donations, balance for the community center, Opera House. Next cruise in, Tarquini's will donate goods to support the hot dog dinner. Sons of American Legion will be donating. The fire department is housing the north side EMTs and ambulance for the Vermilion County until the new building is built for them in Clinton. Sidewalks ordinance states all sidewalks must be built and constructed by said property owner. Please see ordinance in clerk's office or on the website at perrysville.in.gov. We can only obtain the community crossings grant if the sidewalk is ruined by the road. With no further business, the meeting was adjourned.
I will motion to accept.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Okay, I'll go ahead and read the water report. Daily water usage has been in the low 50,000 gallon range for most of the last month. I'll be taking the 3rd quarter arsenic test plus THM has and SOX test this month. All tests taken last month were satisfactory. After an IDEM inspection a couple months ago, I've been going through a list of deficiencies in and at the treatment plant. One of the complaints was rusty bolts and rust on sections of pipe. I've been painting these items and are about done. Most of the complaints or deficiencies were on the water tower. I see no reason to spend money on fixing these problems when we're building a new one in a couple of years. If we don't get the grant and loan though, we will not be able to hold IDEM off on repairing the current tower. That is Mike's water report. We have no town marshal tonight, however, he is back on full duty, so we once again have a town marshal. Money raised from the cruise night, if Eddie was here, he'd have the exact number, but I believe it was $500 and some from regular, and then hot dog sales was $81. All the stuff for the hot dogs was donated. We sold the floor joist, the majority of the floor joist that came out of the community center building. We brought in $2,000 doing that. Cruise night was a resounding success with, I think at one time we had 40 cars there. I would say there were probably 60 total because people came and left, and with it being that big this time, I expect the next month to be even bigger. As for the community center floor, it has been replaced. We did over 110 floor joists. All the subflooring has been replaced with sturdy floor OSB. Troy finished the flag. And you said you had 120 man hours into that?
Yeah, all of us combined did, yes.
So 5 people, 120 man hours.
Keep track of it.
Yeah. So, record.
Gotcha.
I'm getting the man hours for the floor. He didn't have that yet, but he will be getting that to me. We have to keep these for records for upcoming grants. Actually, I received a quote for the remaining work to do everything on the Opera House. So we have that to use for the grant. There's no stipulation on how many we have to get, we just have to have a quote to start the grant.
Potential water leak underneath the fire station. We think there's a water leak under the fire station.
My son's meter is leaking like crazy too. There's water standing in it Saturday or Sunday when I mowed.
Okay.
It's the actual base of the meter. that's
What's his
leaking.
address?
167 Jefferson?
Okay.
Oh, and as far as the water tower project goes, we have a meeting tomorrow with the engineers and the people involved in the financials. We scored pretty low on the priority list for SRF, so we're looking to see. I mean, we kind of knew we were, but we scored lower than we thought we would. There's a lot of projects out there looking for funding, so we're looking to see what our next step is, what fat can be cut, things like that. Because we want to keep this rolling. We have, obviously, I mean, IDEM is after us about the water tower. We have to move forward with the water tower. So we're going to see what our step is on that. We did some weed spraying around town, around the water tower, stuff like that. So when you see things dying off, that's why. And that's everything I can think of.
The only other thing on the flag is once the windows are replaced on those walls, I'm gonna do the trim around them to
Yeah.
match the flag better too. I still have enough paint left over to do that.
Okay, good. Yeah, we want to get that white done here before. It'd be ideal to get the front of the Opera House and those white sections on either side of the flag done before that October cruise.
Oh yeah.
So
And it won't take that long to do them.
no, we can spray most of that, so it'll go a lot faster.
That and I looked at Opera House sign, that'd be a piece of cake to do too.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Pretty quick. Does anybody else have anything else? Our agenda was pretty light.
I got the wastewater reports in and everything. We're good on that.
Good. All right.
I had to do them twice.
Oh, thanks. That actually triggered in my head. The lead survey. We are still 20, I'm going to say 28 short on that. And I've received the spreadsheet from IDEM. Unfortunately, it doesn't match the spreadsheet we were using, so it's going to be a lot of work to transfer over. It's a very extensive amount of information they want. However, once I get that back to them, they will be scheduling, Indiana Rural Water will be scheduling a Vector truck to come out and dig a hole, and they'll actually vacuum a hole in people's yard, and we just have to provide them with water source and a place to dump the waste.
And there's no charge to the town.
Yes, no charge. So, and actually the 120 Water, which is who's handling the paperwork for all this, we're actually impressed that we were as far as we were. Even though there was an August 1st due date and we were, we're behind on that. I guess literally every other town out there is, and most are worse than we are. So we just have to get it done before October 1 now. With that, that's all I have. Anyone else have anything? Going once? With that, I'll motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thanks, everyone.